It's like the upgrade Soki.
Yeah.
To all the South Africans listening, you'll understand.
It's the new school Soki.
Hello, and welcome back to Live to Move vlog. We joined again with the co-founder Melissa Schafer and Leon Labuschagne. Did I get that correct?
Yes. That's me.
So great. Today we are going to chat about different dance styles. We love to just try new things, try different things. It's always good for dancers to be diverse. And the easiest way to do that is to try different styles. So Melissa and Leon have tried a style together, a style of couple dancing. Please explain more.
So we are both trained in different styles, actually. I mean, by his introduction, you know that, or maybe you can tell that he is more the breakdancing side, and I'm the classically trained ballet, contemporary, jazz side. So we decided together when we started dating that maybe we should learn different styles together. So we started with Argentine Tango and ended up at West Coast Swing.
What is West Coast Swing?
It's from LA, West Coast, hey?
Yeah, so it's a form of Latin and ballroom, but it's more relaxed because there's never really a leader or a follower. It's more of a conversation, but it's a form of swing, hence the Latin and ballroom formats as well. You can bring in different styles and you can both have an influence over what you're doing.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Yeah, and it's
probably like the new advanced folk dance. It's like the upgrade Soki.
Yeah.
To all the South Africans listening, you'll understand.
It's the new school Soki.
Did you find, like, because you're saying it's not someone that's leading and someone that's following, was that a problem when you first started, like, couple dancing or dancing as a
I
couple?
think going with Argentine Tango as like a first couple dance was just a bit, it's quite difficult because you have to, there's like
there's a clear
there's requirement.
Yeah. But there's a clear frame and there's a clear leader and follower.
And you chest to chest and
and then converting that into West Coast and you take away that leader and follower.
Yeah, now there's at least like this space between us a little bit and we still come together, but it's not like we couldn't even see each other. You know what I mean? Like she's here and now at least we can like see each other and be like, yo, we're gonna do a turn or you know, it's quite fun.
He tries to lead me with his face. That's what he's saying. Whereas in the tango, you're like ear to ear, so that's why you can't see each other.
Yeah. So you had to lead with your chest, which is quite difficult. It's quite a difficult first dance style as a couple, I think.
Okay? West Coast is definitely easier if you've never danced in a couple format before, which we hadn't. I've partnered with people, but he hasn't.
Yeah, I'm a break dancer, and that's all freestyle. That's like, go there, do your thing.
It's all solo.
No rules.
But also, like, dancing with a partner, like in ballet and in contemporary, is very different to salsa and tango. And
because now you have to match a rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yes, but also in ballet, dancing with a partner, your partner being the girl in the partnership, he usually follows you.
It's also like you kind of know what's coming up.
Yeah.
Like, because I did a bit of salsa and you've got to like just breathe and allow the guy to direct you. you don't know what he's going to choose to do. You don't know when he's going to choose to do a turn, or, especially if it's like social dancing.
Yes.
Obviously, if it's a routine that you learn and you know what's coming next. But like in ballet, you know what's coming next. It's a routine. You learn the routine. You know what's going to happen. And so it happens. But with salsa and like a tango, whatever, you could just do it on the street with some random person you meet that evening or something. And you don't know the sequence,
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make it really scary as the person that's following, because you have to let go of all those control elements and just breathe and listen to what their gestures are telling you.
Yeah.
It's hard to read.
and definitely like
Mm.
the touch. It's that connection of touch,
Yes. So I mean,
because you feel that like flow through touching the
Yeah.
person.
yeah.
And that, like tango, we'd be stepping on the same foot. So whichever foot is free is the one that takes the step. So generally, that's just how most of the steps are done. Is that we're both kind of going side to side, and whichever foot is free starts the sequence of steps.
I mean, it's kind of the same in the West Coast swing, but at the same time, different rhythm. So in that different rhythm, I don't know, your lead is different.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
It's so like you only know when you try it.
like you go and learn the steps, and then you with your friends and you like want to show off these steps. Like Argentine Tango was very hard to like muster it up, the steps, and then West Coast is a little bit something quick and easy.
It's easier for him to remember.
Yeah, for me.
See, Candice and I know, because we've done different styles before, so we do have like maybe a bit more adaptability to remembering steps from a different style. Whereas this is also your first time trying a different style at all, and now to do it with a partner and to try and remember the steps so that you can lead me. Yeah, that's hard, hey?
And like most of my steps in hip hop is more toe. So I normally step forward with my toe, and like having to now swap to the heel and this stuff.
Things you wouldn't think about.
These habits that have to,
Yeah, I know what you mean, because like when I tried tap dancing, and in tap dancing you're constantly shifting your weight between your heel and your toe, and whereas ballet and contemporary you're more at the front of your foot for balance and like just for like grip on the floor. And tap, like sometimes you're literally taking off on your heels so that you can flick the foot and give a sound. And I found that really hard, that shift of weight.
Yeah.
It's been very interesting for me to watch him try and also learn a different musical rhythm, because I'm just thinking, as you mentioned, like with tap, you're trying to make those sounds, so you've got to be in a certain place with your weight. It's the same with West Coast. To follow the rhythm, you have to be in a certain place with your body weight over your foot. That's why I'm saying leading with the heel is hard, because you've got to keep to that rhythm.
But it is really fun. You got a great teacher to like Star Wars.
It's always good when you have a good connection with your teacher. It's helpful. I want to watch. I'm excited. I want to see you guys.
Okay.
I want to see the dance. Should we give it a watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope the video does justice. I wasn't like.
Maybe that'll give more context to what we're saying as well.
Yes, I think so.
There'd be some beats.
I can see like intense eye contact. Which is good because it's a way of communicating. I think this is the most chilled I've ever seen Leon dance.
Yeah, it's like so basic compared to spinning on your head. But at the same time, it has its own difficulties.
Or strike a pose there at the end. Mel.
Look, we are still very new and very beginner, so the steps do get more complicated. And what's fun is you can start adding in your own style. So, we could bring in a
Some
breakdance
hip-hop
turn
style.
or we could add in stuff. But we haven't quite got there yet.
Yeah. Added a moonwalk or two here and there.
Yeah, actually, because and like you said, you can do that. And
Yeah.
there's some really awesome videos like on like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all of these social media things.
That's also an interesting thing. Sorry, you just reminded me. So when we're learning new steps in West Coast, he often separates us. So followers stand on this side, leaders stand on this side, and then you individually learn your steps, which is pretty interesting. If you're in a class when you're only one person and you have to just learn your steps, you learn your steps. But now you have to have a bit of patience and wait for the leaders to learn their steps, so you as the follower can learn your step. It's like
and like there was times where it was both the leaders and followers. Like it's almost like two separate classes in the same room. So you got the leaders that side, followers that side, and they learning theirs and we learning ours. And then it's like, are you ready?
Put it
And
together.
Guys are like, are you ready? And then we train it together. That's quite fun.
That's a different element in a class, is to learn something individually and put it together. You would do that if you were doing a group dance in contemporary. You would probably learn that the same way. But yeah, it's just interesting.
You're right. So I did do some salsa. I didn't get a video.
That's okay.
Bad me. Anyway.
Another sexy dance.
You were living in the moment.
So it was the same. So there was two teachers. So there was a male and a female. And then the female teacher would take us to the front of the class, and the male teacher would take the guys to the back, and then teach them. We would each learn our own side, like how we're supposed to turn and what steps we're supposed to do, and the sexy arm or whatever. And then you would partner up.
Yeah.
And then you would do partner up. That's when she sees that face of mine.
Know how to put it together.
I'm like, I learned something. I really I know that. And now I have to put it whoa.
But it's exactly the same. You just have to repeat what you learned, forget that I'm there, do what you learned. And then I do what I learned. That's also an interesting element, is his ADD. So the teacher will show us something, and then I'll look at him and I'll be like, did you get that? And he'll have this spaced look on his face, and then I have to
which
reteach
foot
him
is
the
right,
step.
which one is left? What step did you take?
I get confused between right and left. I'm there with you.
Because sometimes he performs it to you or performs it away from you.
Either mirroring you or doing the same as you.
And then
but
sometimes my mind's also...
What would we try next?
Oh, it's a couple dance.
Yeah.
I don't know what couple dance. Oh, maybe a Latin, something Latin-y.
He has mentioned that we should try some salsa,
to try a Latin
and
competition,
and maybe do a competition.
Yeah, there's a style called bachata.
Bachata, yeah.
Bachata.
That's a bit.
And that's it's more African.
Yeah, yes. It's more sensual.
So bring in those African roots. Yeah. That would be cool. You should try that.
Yeah.
I think we should. Yeah. I did say to him maybe waltz, because it's a very easy rhythm, but it's also very slow. I don't know. Well, yeah, but something in the Latin and ballroom side.
Check out bachata.
Well, we gotta try some housing. Hey, have you ever tried housing? Housing. It's a cool dance style. We've got to try it.
Okay.
You'd look cute.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
So we got to get on that, then make a new video.
Yes. Yeah.
Part 2 is coming soon. As long as you like, subscribe, tell a friend, comment.
Yes.
You heard him. That's exactly what we need you to do. And thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a lovely time watching us talk about our random styles of dancing.